By the end of 2019, Canon City was forced to admit its zoning, subdivision, and development regulations were not working.
City Council and the Planning Commission both met frequently with House of Levine in reviewing the recommendations for the Picture Canon City 2040.
The last major update these regulations had dated back to the 1970s, with piecemeal additions being made over the next 4 decades.
Yeah, we were looking at a comprehensive plan that hadn't been updated since the late 90s, early 2000s. And the major goal was to get something modern.
We kicked off the project in July 2020 with a wide-ranging public outreach campaign that included online surveys, key person interviews, online mapping tools, and a community-wide visioning workshop.
It was important for the city to take a look at the projects that we had forward and where we wanted to take the community.
The city's land use code was commonly referred to as having been Frankensteined into existence.
We had been through a very tough development process with a developer, and it became very apparent to the city that our land use code was very old and kind of Frankenstein together over the years.
So during that process, we also were able to recognize some issues with our Unified Development Code and an opportunity to take codes and just our municipal code in general that was really Frankensteined and just put together in lots of different segments.
A change needed to be made, so council allocated a budget of $150,000 to address these needs. At the same time, Canon City was awarded a grant from the Colorado Department of Local Affairs, commonly referred to as DOLA, that doubled the council budget allocation. But the terms of the DOLA grant required that work be completed by the end of the 2020-2021 fiscal year.
Canon City had a grant from the state of Colorado that had a strict deadline. And so that was the impetus for really working through this process with House of Levine.
It was important for us to take a look at that and bring in a consultant to help us develop something that's more modern, that's going to meet the needs of the community.
This was in early days of the pandemic, and we were able to work with the city and pivot the community outreach and conduct safe workshops with real-time feedback from those attending both in person and virtually.
And this wasn't just the standard cookie cutter consultant. They really took the time to get to know us, what we truly needed and wanted in our community, and they were listening.
We were very lucky to select House of Levine, bringing their expertise to Canon City and their award-winning knowledge.
This is what we do. We take in a lot of information about the city, and then we work with the community and with city staff to zero in on the things that are most important.
You know, we're looking forward to the next 20 years.
It was really exciting. It was actually really pleasant to work with this company.
We use this project specifically when we talk about projects that went well. We talk about this project. The collaboration with the project team, and by project team I mean House of Levine, JR and Tetra Tech, our subs that did a great job on this project, and then city staff. The collaboration was wonderful. Open mind, clear feedback. It really was just a really positive project and a positive experience, and we did it all during the pandemic.
So it was a really exciting time for us as we were going from the period of over 20 years of not having a comprehensive plan to finally being able to really nail down where we needed to go into the future and have tons of public interaction and engagement in that process.